Hey, y'all, have dinner with me. How's everybody doing today? I am doing great. I put out another video on my other channel, y'all. It bombed. I had like four. Let's see, was it four? It was like 200 views on a short that I did, and the actual video itself bombed. And I don't know why it bombed. Like, I wish somebody could tell me. Meanwhile, I'm gonna talk to y'all and eat this salad because it's dinner time and I'm hungry. I got a taco salad, kid salad. So there's no meat on it. It's just corn chips and a taco ranch. And it's got like a just regular salad, red cabbage, shredded carrots, and looks like regular lettuce. So that looks pretty good though. I got my water. I got my water. I do have my water. Uh, got this Dr. What's it called? Dr. K, zero sugar. So I'm looking for a movie to watch. Hmm. Hey y'all. So yeah, I don't know what I'm about to watch. I'm gonna look on YouTube to see what's on a movie. A movie. I was watching Selena last night. That movie is really good. I like that. It's so sad that it's based off of real life though, but um, she seems like she was a very talented young woman. Uh, looks like she was a great loss to just not the Latino community, but the whole U.S. because she was a great singer. Like to hear her sing, will be like, oh, she's amazing. So yep. But I'm sitting here eating a salad, looking for something to watch. You all, let me tell you how. Hey, thank you, Boogie Time. Hey. Hey, Leo Bridgewater. Yes, she's a great singer, though. People be sleeping on her, but sleeping on her. She's very good. I seen your video you just posted. I was trying to watch it, and I was like, okay, I gotta make some time to watch that. So I'll be over to your channel, Boogie, soon. How was your day today, Leo Boogie? If y'all stay with me, but yeah, I'm doing well, Leo. How are you? Yeah, but I found gas today. So gas here is normally. Oh, you're welcome. Gas is normally like 3.15 a gallon right now, but Kroger had it for so it was like 2.92, and with my Kroger points, I got it for like 2.72. It was like, oh, look at that. My day is going awesome. I am truly blessed over here. You got me looking at your weight loss reel you were doing the other night, working out reel you were doing the other night. I was like, I need to be doing that too. You don't have Kroger? You have something like Kroger though? I know there's a whole like store of them, like a whole line of them, chain of them, because it's not just Kroger. It's OJ's. I don't know if Publix is considered Kroger's or not. What do you have there? What's your store? Google it. But when I went out of town, I was surprised to see how many like chains it had in the same name or what have you. But yep, we have ShopRite and Stop and Shop. Okay, I've heard Stop and Shop before. I don't know where I've heard it from. I think I was on vacation when I heard it. Aldi, yeah, we have Aldi too here. We have Aldi, Meyer, Target, because Target is doing the whole food thing. They're not very good at it though. um, who else do we have? Oh, Save a Lot. So we don't have Stop and Shop. We have Save a Lot, but they're not. Target has clothes and stuff, but even before all this other stuff, political stuff came about, I wasn't a fan of Target. I just never like on my thing to places to shop. They just never hit the thing like, oh, let's go to Target. Now it does. There is a mall out here that I go to sometimes. It's called Washington Square. There's a Target on the end of it. You will Save a Lot too. Yeah, Save a Lot. It's pretty decent. Oh, we have a Safeway here too. It's not. Target is too expensive, and even their sale stuff is not a sale because like when they were talking about getting rid of their special collections, as I like to call it, to not get flagged on YouTube or what have you, the ours were only like 10% off, and I was like, 10%? You really want to get rid of this stuff today? No, it's already you don't really want to get rid of it. 10%, like I heard other YouTubers talking about in their cities and states that it was like, yeah, it is overrated. I guess that's why my sister calls it Target because it's so overrated. But yeah, but so expensive. I was like, I'm not. 10% off. And then we have Big Lots out here, which is not a grocery store. It's kind of like a snack and savings store kind of. They have more snacks than anything, snacks and beverages and stuff. But I don't know. Yep. Why do they have all these old movies playing? I don't understand that. Drama. Ooh. Anywho, it's raining here again, you guys. It is cold and raining. And I'm like, this is horrible weather. So I think, um, do you have a Ocean State job lot? Do you have an Ocean State job lot? Job L-O. Say L or a lot? No lot. No, is that a store or something? Oh, okay. No, if we do maybe at the mall, but I don't go to like I go to the mall fast. I go to mall holiday season, like Christmas. I'll probably tell you all the stores. Go to Castleton and our Greenwood Park Mall or Noblesville Town Center, Hamilton Town Center. They have a whole outdoor mall there, or we may have one. I just honestly, if you follow my trends, I'm a bargain shopper. Normally, stuff that's in the mall is not a bargain to me. To me, like every now and then, like I used to like Old Navy, and my sister and I were talking about that they used to have really good pants and stuff when they had sales, and sometimes they still do have stuff on good clearance and stuff, but they don't always fit my body anymore. It's a decent shop, good deal. They have a lot of stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. Hello, Nugget Brown. How are you, honey? Having my salad talking to y'all online, trying to figure out something to watch. So if it's just me, but I like what do you call it? If I have to pick movies to watch, depending on my day at work, I want a comedy first. Then I want like a like mystery movie, action adventure thriller type. Not like because people's thrillers are different. Some people's thrillers are like borderline horror movies. I don't like that. I like a thriller. Like I like a mystery. And then if I'm in a sing mood, I'm definitely gonna go or a science fiction movie. Then I'll go to musical because I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna definitely sing. Then every now and then a good western movie. But now that has one I have not seen, and I thought about watching it. I haven't seen it in a while. Blue Hawaii. Yeah, like that. No, maybe. Fiddler on the Roof was good. I liked that. Um, I don't know. Baby Shark had a musical. Wow, 51 minutes and 43 seconds. I should have known because when I was nannying full time, they love Baby Shark. Baby Shark was, if Baby Shark had stock, I would definitely buy Baby Shark. Speaking of stock, you all, I don't know what's going on because I don't know if y'all own stock, but right now I've been getting a lot of votes for boards and random things. Yeah. So I have to take a vote, a proxy vote, because I'm not going to go to the meeting for CVS right now. And there's one other one they want me to take a vote for. But I've been noticing they keep coming up with more and more votes more frequently right now. So I'm like, is something going on? Because normally, since I've owned stock, I guess it's a musical, Baby Shark. I'm not sure. Let me see. It's under music section on YouTube, so it may be a musical. I don't know. Let me see. I don't want it to mess up my algorithm and start playing Baby Shark, but let me see. Yeah, it's Baby Shark and more kids songs. So I don't know. I know when I was dating one kid, they loved that Baby Shark, and they had a remix and they had it in Spanish and they had a whole music video to it. I was like, oh wow, I didn't even know that. So yeah, I need to go ahead and take these votes for these things while I'm thinking about it. So I guess I do want to get off live with you all because I'm not gonna wait. Do it fast. Put me back in the light a little bit. Back in the light a little bit. There's nothing on TV. So, anywho, um, oh, I was talking to y'all yesterday, and I was looking at I told y'all how cheap Spirit was to fly, and I had found a flight here to where I want to go in the fall for $80. And I was like, that's a really good trip. That was round trip, and I was like, But anywho, I googled Spirit, and their stock right now, well, yesterday I haven't checked it today, was less than 50 cents a share. So I was like, that may be worth buying into. They don't currently have dividends, but with less than 50 cents, I can hold out and buy and sell in a few days, So we'll see. I was looking at their accident record and they don't have a high one. I know, right? So it was like less than $100 to fly. This whole summer, I'm gonna see the whole US. Well, all the states I haven't seen yet. But I've seen, well, I haven't seen. You know what I mean? Like, gotten to thoroughly see them. Oh yeah, Boogie, you should definitely get into stocks, honey. I love it. And if you go to schwab.com, they had a program where it says $101 for free. And basically what you do is you apply for an account with them. And if you fund your account with $50 within 30 days, they'll give you $101 worth of credits towards your account so you can buy and trade stocks. And if you're too scared to like buy a lot of stocks at a big amount of money, they have what they call stock slices, and you can just basically buy a partial share of a stock for $5, and it's $5 for any stock. So you'd only get obviously a small portion. So if you bought a small portion of Lilly, and Lilly was $500 right now, yeah. Charles Schwab, SCHWAB. Yep. They should be offering that free program, so they were doing it as of last year. Hopefully they didn't cancel it, but yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome, honey. And help your mom get into it if she's not already into it. I know right now, especially with you being a full-time entrepreneur, I'm sure you're contributing money to your retirement or what have you, but they also have an opportunity for you to have IRAs. You can do Roth IRAs or traditional IRAs, and you can, save money that way as well, easier. I like it. I think right now, because of your age, you should be able to contribute about $6,000 this year from now until March of next year for this year. If you still wanted to contribute to your IRA account, you could do it that way. Mhm. I will say this though, being online with y'all, I'm eating a lot slower than I would normally eat because when I normally eat in real life, I really eat really, really fast. So I'm eating really cute. I'm eating how my mother eats. She eats cute in general, but she also eats really slow. It's not a bad thing. It's just how she eats normally. But she mentioned me she had choked as a kid or something, and so that made her slow down eating. Um, Same boogie. And if I was not live, I have a napkin. This salad would have been gone. Mm-mm. Especially this salad because it has corn chips on it because it's a taco kid salad or what have you. I'd have been eating it because I hate soggy chips. I hate soggy toppings on a salad like seeds, nuts, chips, croutons. Mm-mm. That's why Olive Garden. I almost like to have my own salad because people eat too slow. They don't. They want too much cheese on the salad. Don't put all that cheese on my salad. That's me personally, y'all. Mm, I guess we all have our own quirks. I shouldn't be eating this salad, but it's better for me to eat a salad right now than anything else because I had for lunch 4 hours ago. I had 4 pieces of French toast, 2 scrambled eggs, and 2 sausage patties. And when I tell you Crackle Bro put their foot in, they put the foot in it. I should have did it short, but I was so hungry. They were crowded today. She took her sweet time. Well, I won't say she took her sweet time, but the cook was new because normally you get in there and before you get your prayer said good, the food is back to you, which I love. I always say I'm gonna eat their lunch food or dinner food. 9 times out of 10, unless it's Friday, I'm eating breakfast. I'm not eating like sandwiches and stuff like lunch food, dinner food. I'm eating breakfast food. I just am. I think my other problem is I gotta stop going to a restaurant when I'm starving. I need to start getting there when I'm a little hungry. Because by the time you ask me, am I ready? I'm like, yes, I'm ready. What do you want on the water? What do you want X, Y, and Z? She's like, what would you like? Grandma's bed, French toast breakfast, egg scrambled soft, sausage patties, please. Do you need anything else? No. Like, yes, I'm with you. That is awesome. Honestly, when I get hungry, I don't know if y'all remember that commercial from the 90s. It's like a phone plan commercial. The guy is like, they're kind of in the country and the guy wants to save some money. And he, I guess, told his kid to call collect. And the wife answers phone and he's like, Martha, who is it? And she says, Bob, had a baby, it's a boy. Wait, what happened? Bob had a baby, it's a boy. Baby's doing fine. Hey, Sam Gloves, how are you, honey? Hey, boss dog, how are you? Yeah, but Love that. Hmm. Thank you. How them kids doing today? Your beautiful babies. Mm. No, the salad is good. I shouldn't have this pop because last night. That's great. Girls over here talking about food, food and things and things and things. I was just sitting here thinking I need to oh I gotta renew my license this year. I hate doing that. It's gonna take forever. I don't like it at all. Hey blank guy, welcome back. Back again. Hmm. How are you today, blank guy? That is great. That is awesome and amazing. Glad you're doing well. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I'm trying to get cute for y'all, and this is taking a long time to eat this salad. Mm. Mm. Yo, Boogie Time, tell her about my awesome theme song. You have a theme song, Boss Dog? Hmm. I need to get a theme song. Come on and move it, Morgan. Move it fast, move it slow, move it slow. That's how Morgan goes. Go slow, go slower. We not in a rush over here. I guess Boogie's not with us, honey. She's popping in and out, so she's probably checking on other lives. She's doing what I do. You gotta scroll the lives when everybody's live. Try and say hello to everybody. Well, you try to. Mmm. Oh, nobody realer. Okay. Mm, that's awesome. Writing songs off the cuff. You go, girl. Is it hard getting your songs like copywritten so people can't steal them? You know what I mean? It's a long process for you to know. Actually, you know what, Boogie? You put a little rap into it. Okay, it's cool. So it's on yesterday's live, Boogie. You're live. I have to go check it out. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, blank guy. Appreciate you. Oh, I need to write that down. Are you going live tonight, Boogie Time? And if you so, what time? I want to write that down to see because I need to know. I want to know more about that. It's a Christian song. That's awesome. Okay, boss dog. Mm. Mm. I will do that. We'll do that because I. Mm. I'm sub to him and I don't get notifications anymore. I don't know what's up with YouTube. Yep. He goes that duck something, stream something or another. Yeah. Hmm. Big Jack is sweet. He's a sweet guy. Mm-mm-mm. StreamYard. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I've not used it yet. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. So there's another whole platform like YouTube. Could get monetized with Stream Dog or no? I mean, StreamYard or no? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Okay, that's cool. Hmm. Sorry, I had to get that together. It's more of a stream server. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Boss Saga's back in the church, praising the Lord, and I ain't even just like a warrior swinging my sword on bent knee, asking for more, just like a lion. You can hear me roar. Okay. All right, you better go ahead. That's awesome. I like the lyrics so far. That's awesome. Hello, Sophia. I'm 39. Yep. Meanwhile, I don't know. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Think about tuning into somebody's Bible study in about an hour or so, I guess. So taking down my hair for tomorrow because I'm gonna wash it on Friday. Yep. Ain't nobody rules. And my God has one against all odds. My God give him praise. My God is everything. Yes, he is. Amen. I like those lyrics. That's awesome. Very awesome lyrics. That is awesome lyrics right there. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So yeah, let's see. Boogie time, take a bow like that. La, 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 la. Sing it, boss. Okay. He said take a bow. You know the words good. uh, that's what's up. Yep. Taking down the hair can take a long time, boy, but it's longer to put it up than take it down. Take it down as fast. So, boss, are you a an evangelist or a preacher or a deacon or something, or no? A Christian rapper in general? Oh, husband God, words against all odds. My God, I give you praise. Okay, no. All right. That's awesome. I just asked. That's cool. I just asked. I'm so thankful our weather's better than what it was last week, though. This time last week, we had sirens going off, we had flooding streets, and we had tornadoes. Boogie Time, thanks for the awesome theme song. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. Woo, woo. He's giving you your roses, Boogie. He's giving you your roses. Your roses, your roses, your roses. Uh. On another note, I'm thinking about comb coils. I don't want to break my hair off. I feel like they may get broken off if I do that. So I may not do that. I want to change though. I don't necessarily want to change in like making my hair longer. I thought about making my hair shorter. So maybe I don't really like. I guess maybe I could have my hair braided underneath and like do some tape ins or something, or do a 27 piece maybe. I don't know. I've only worn weave a few times in life, and I didn't have the greatest experience. Through God, I'm. Oh wow, in WWE. Okay, all right. WWE is in the wrestling. Wrestling entertainment. I think that's what they used to be when I was younger. Who's Jimmy J? Is that a wrestler? I'm sorry. I don't remember many. I remember Rock and oh, you're so welcome, boss. Oh, look at that. Those are my brothers and I and the baby brother. Oh, okay. Awesome. The baby boy. That's cool. August. Uh, uh, the baby boy. I wish I was younger sometimes. Like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna wear like this until Friday. And then I gotta detangle it. And it's a process. So I'm starting on tomorrow. I'm going to have a song called Party with Boogie Time. Okay. Go ahead, boss dog. Claim it. You're natural too, right, Boogie? Or do you have a perm? I think you're natural though. Pretty sure you're natural looking at the texture of your hair. I've seen your hair before. I don't know where my other. And I'm dedicating it to my awesome little sister, Boogie Time. Oh. Oh, okay. That a long. How you gonna be a long time ago and you put a relaxer in your hair just last year? I love it. I love it. Oh, a long. Oh, not a long time ago. A long time, but I put a relaxer in my hair last year. Okay, that's cool. Cool, cool. I'm thinking about it. That creamy relaxer got a hold on me. I've been natural for ooh most of my adult life now. I had a perm in my 20s, but people got to charging me more money for being long and certain stuff. I'm like, I'm not doing all that. Pasta. I'm the same age. I was gonna say I thought y'all were around the same age. Funny. Right, I know. And they're like, they charge you more because your hair is thick, and they charge you more because it's long. And I'm like, I'm not doing all that, honey. I will figure it out. I will say that I feel like for me personally, managing my hair um, natural is easier for me than getting it relaxed. Because one of my pet peeves is being in the chair too long. I hate that with a passion. And when you get close to the scalp, that's like I don't like that. Mm-mm. And everybody wants to use those click click irons. What they call it? The Marcel's click 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 click. I'm good. I had a stylist. I got a roller set. She burned me right here, and had the audacity to want a tip. She lucky she got paid at all. I told her, I said, you don't have to get that crisp. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You gonna burn me? I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna burn you. Yeah, okay. Looking back then, being a kid, I didn't know I could like have sued her and not paid her anything. I'm like, mm, mm. Ain't nobody's rules doing boogie time. She's so alive, everyone. She's so awesome, yeah. Oh, okay. All this awesome love is great. She's doing things for free. You go ahead, Boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Time. Got a quill. Thought I got a knot. Thought I got a knot. I didn't start a movie. I'm trying to figure out what mood I'm into, what I want to watch. Hmm. Okay. Love these YouTube families that just come about. People adopt people out the blue. It's so nice. I love to see it. Because in these YouTube streets, we have to support each other. You're ride or die. That's awesome. I was just I'm not that loyal to anybody. I'll be honest with you. I'm not that loyal. That's why when people talk about the Bible, it was only Jesus that could have done it. It was only God that could have put his child on the cross, because I'm not that loyal. To save myself is one thing. To save the whole world, I'm not there yet. Oh, that's so awesome, y'all. I couldn't imagine going on the cross for all these people, putting my child on the cross for all these people. And it's crazy. I love a child I don't even know yet more than I love any of them. Like, I don't, I don't. And I don't know what his or her gender will be, whatever. Um, you know, I don't know what his or her race will be. I mean, obviously, I know part of them will be black, obviously, but yeah. But I already love him, and I don't even know. I haven't even met him yet. So to think you want to put my baby up on a cross, and like I'm older than my baby right now, like y'all both are older than Jesus right now. Like y'all live longer than he did. He was already on the cross. Boom, gone. And you want me to put my child up for who? All these people have a sign, save yourself. Like, no shade, because I know that God knew what he was doing. Um, the whole three persons thing and everything, because I know that I knew it couldn't be anybody else. It had to be him, because man, I don't. Mm-mm. I know, right? It's really, really deep, because I was just thinking, like, he already went through so much, you know. He knew, and people don't even think about it, but they stopped talking about his daddy a long time ago. So his earthly father, Joseph, kind of dips out on the family. I'm not gonna call him a Rolling Stone, but he kind of, you know what I mean? He disappears after a while, and then Jesus, low key, he didn't run away from home, and people looking for him. Like, have you seen Jesus? Have you seen Jesus? And Jesus is a common name at this point. People don't realize it. Jesus is like Jason at that time, and so you running around here like looking for him, only to find out he's in the temple. You what? You've been in the temple. Hey, Kiss from Jay, welcome, honey. How are you today? But like, Jesus went to the whole cross, and but before he went to the cross, you ran off at the temple, and you stayed there for years, like years. You in there years with, oh, like I couldn't imagine. On and off, like you just sitting there just absorbing, and you go from absorbing to preaching. But not just that, you say you're not ready to perform your first miracle yet, and you go to a wedding, and your mom was like, "Hey, they ran out of this is pop, but they ran out of wine. They ran out of what? They ran out of wine. Make some wine." You're not gonna say your mama no, but you making wine. Like, it's just the whole thing. But not just that, your cousin. That's what we don't think about. Like, your cousin is jumped in a womb before he really met you. Like, he jumped in his mother's womb before he met you for real, for real. Like, that's how awesome you are. And right, don't tell mama. No, LOL. But not just that too. Turns around, he ends up baptizing you, like full circle. Or no. And he's like, "No, you should be baptizing me. Like, I know who you are. Like, no, you baptized me first." Like, just a whole full circle moment of the things that happened leading up to. And then people you call your friends, your tribe, one of them betrays you. But when you think of it, not one, two technically betray you. They don't talk about it, you know. But it's crazy. But they just let you know, even people in your tribe will possibly leave you and betray you. So when people talk about so when people talk about, oh, I'm ride or die, or I'm this and the third, like, do you really know? Are you really prepared, ride or die? Because Jesus, as far as I'm concerned, is the only ride or die I know. Like, ride or die for real. And when I see other cultures do, well, I take it back. Other cultures are sometimes ride or die, because I know that in other cultures they have no problem uh believing that there's 40 virgins waiting for them in heaven, and they will gladly, strap something to their chest and be okay disappearing from this world for hopes of a better world for an assignment. So they're ride or die as well. But I don't know. I guess it's why I'm not a first responder, because it takes it to a whole nother level. They take it to a whole nother level. I couldn't imagine running into a fire. It's perfectly no fire out here. Run into it. Like, fight or flight is gonna kick in if I know you, I'm gonna try and help save you. But to save a person you don't know, I don't really see that many people on the planet that brave. That's why I always, try and pay my appreciation for all the people in the military who go every day, knowing that they may not see their family, to fight for me, and the police officers and firefighters and EMTs and everybody. Because like that's real. You know, people don't think about it. Ambulances are running to scenes where there's still shooting possibly taking place. Somebody's already been shot, and they're running to an area to possibly save somebody's life. It's crazy. So yeah, but as I tell y'all, I thought about being a police officer one time, and actually, I got they had a job fair for it, and I would only come to accident scenes, like to accidents, be an accident officer. But the only issue with that is I wasn't prepared to have the trauma of seeing possibly deceased people on a regular basis, because people always think, oh, car accident, everybody lives. No, everybody doesn't live. And I'm really good at first responder type situations, but people don't talk about the trauma if it doesn't go well, and that's a whole nother thing that people don't talk about. And that's why I say mental health is real. Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Big ups to the first responders. Thanks for your dedication and your service. Yeah, I agree. Service and support. Yeah. And that's another thing too, knowing you have a family to go home to, they may not see you, possibly kissing your kids, spouse goodbye for the last time. And I mean, we all do that anyways. Well, I used to do it when I had a spouse and stuff, but when you say goodbye for the night or what have you, when you go off to work in the morning, you don't know if you're gonna make it home, because it's not guaranteed. It could be anything that takes you out of this planet. We all know that, but that's a whole nother thing, child. But yep. But I will say it does take a special kind of man or woman to be married to a first responder as well. Oh, boss is sending love to Kiss of Jay and Boogie Time. Okay. Yep. I don't know if how exactly Easter eggs or what have you came about. However, I like to think in my heart of hearts it all spun from the original story. So, what's today? Today is Wednesday, April April 9th. Anywho, so I think of the egg as kids finding it, but actually adults are finding the egg. I think of egg like I think of the disciples and Mary coming to the tomb looking for Jesus. He's not here, because they got the spices and stuff ready. He's not here. What do you mean he's not here? What do you mean he's not here? And in their mind, because I'm thinking carnally as well, if he's not here, you already beat him and killed him. Like, now I can't even dress him. I can't get him ready for his burial ceremony, like to be dressed properly. Yeah, but it's just crazy to me. I was like, wow. So I feel like the egg, you go hiding it, they look for it. But I know. You too? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. But I thought about that too because you take an egg and the kids look for it. And it's kind of like looking for, I feel like, because churches do it too, looking for, Jesus, he's not there. And there's always the golden egg. And I think of the golden egg being, Jesus, because obviously a lot of false prophets even back then. But yeah. And I find it interesting that even when he had risen, people are looking at him like, I don't know you. And they're showing him scars and they still don't know him. So I'm like, huh. I wonder if they don't recognize him because maybe he has like less hair on his face or, you know what I mean? Because, like, maybe like being a real human, they're thinking like, oh, he was beat up. So I seen him get bloody eyes. I see him have, blood on his forehead. This man doesn't have any blood on his forehead. He doesn't have a bloody nose or black eyes or anything or welt marks or what have you on his body. And then he had to show him the piercings in his hands. Yes, that's correct. But it's just, when you think about it, I'm like, man, what a credible God we serve. Awesome and amazing. It's also interesting how bread is important in the Bible. If you think about the manna from heaven that they got originally, the children of Israelite, the children of Israel, no, the kids of Israel. Anywho, okay, let me put my glasses on again. We got a lot of cover. Let me see. That's my favorite scripture of all time. Yeah, that was awesome. Yep. Days I'm like, wow. You just never think about that. But so I think one of my favorite songs is I Can Never Repay You, Lord, for what you've done for me. Amen. Mm. I don't know. This is not going to be one of those. It's interesting I mentioned that though, because I did a communion on my other channel. The short got like 200 views or more. The video itself has none. It was like, maybe it'll get more next week, but yeah. Yep. So I was like, well, who it's meant for to see, they'll see it, and who it's not for, they won't. So what God has for me is for me, and when somebody else is supposed to receive it from me, they will. And if not, they'll get it from somewhere else, as long as they get it. Meanwhile, and saying on that, I applied to be a clergy. No, not clergy. A chaplain. And I don't have very certifications yet, so I'm working on that, y'all. That's a whole nother thing. It's interesting. You don't need, I feel like, a certification to pray for people, bring people to God. But okay, you only have certifications. It's like every time you feel like you get closer, they want something else. So it's like, it's okay. When it's my time, it'll happen. Whew, yeah. But anywho. Boss Dog, you really need to start your channel. Every time I think about the goodness of Jesus, I just get happy. Yeah, I know. And I've been like crying my eyes out sometimes because you just don't think about, all that he's done in the midst of. I thank him for the prayers he didn't answer for me that I prayed. Because things I thought I needed, I wanted, he knew were not right for me in that season. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, awesome. Because it's like, I was in closing to buy a house. I signed all the papers and everything. I was on my last inspection of the house. And I don't know how much inspections cost for homes where you guys are at, but here at the time, this was back in 2018. They were $500. And I kept telling my realtor, I was like, there's a basement here. She's like, no, we went through the whole house. So I thought it was like, and the door, I was like, I don't know what's in that door. And the way the door was protruded outside the house, it was like, she was like, it's just a shed, no big deal. Yes. Um, and the inspector, he called me, and inspectors don't normally call you. He called me and said, hey, are you busy? I was like, no. He was like, I wanted to show you some things with this house. I was like, cool. The door, I didn't know what I thought was. She thought was a shed. I opened it. There are steps, and the steps are dirt. It's a whole dirt basement. Like, that is so awesome that the inspector called me, that God stood on, this is not, the house for you, because I wanted a house and I didn't mind it having a basement, but I definitely want a finished basement. I live in Indiana. It's always raining here. Like, this is our rainy season right now. We're rainy season right now. Like, tomorrow when I get on here, my hair is going to be huge because it's raining constantly here. I cannot have a basement made of mud. My house is going, like, and she was so adamant. And I just thank God, because I wanted that house so bad, but it let me know that that house wasn't for me. It wasn't my season to have that house. And even though the house was in the right neighborhood, even though the house was in my budget, it wasn't the house for me, because even though it had things I thought I wanted in the house, it didn't have everything I needed, And like the God I serve, I know it's a fairy tale, but Cinderella, I know that he's gonna make the perfect things I want in my life. Like, he's gonna make it just for me, customized. So I don't have to pray over your stuff, because I know my stuff is coming. I don't have to, I don't have to cover your man. I don't have to be, oh, Boogie got a cute boyfriend. That's not my boyfriend. Boogie got a cute husband. That's not my husband. I don't have to pray for the same man, because the same man, the man she needs is not the man I need, and vice versa. Boogie's a beautiful woman. She may want a man that's 6'5". I don't want a man that tall. Yeah. Like, and we get so caught up, I want what you want. I don't want what you want. I'm happy for you. Lord knows I am. But what God has for me is custom made. It's custom made. It's custom made. And I want it custom made. Because at the end of the day, like my foot, I need a custom made, Like, I have a flat foot, no arch, and I wear a size 10 with a narrow heel. So, like, I need it custom made. I have Skechers that I bought, and I showed them on your channel, but I like them because they're like a sock fit. They're tight, so my heel doesn't slide out of it. People just don't realize, like, when it's your season to have it, you'll have it, and it's not my season. I had ran into a friend, a childhood friend, and she had the life I thought I had. I thought I wanted when I was a kid, because she's a few years older than me, and I ran into her at a store the other day, and she had the husband. She got married right out of high school. They had a nice wedding, and she married a military man, and she had her first child, and she had her second kid. And I ran into her the other day, and her son is engaged to be married. He's 25 years old. And I was just like, I'm happy for her. But now she's out here, as I listen to her, you can kind of tell by the way she's dressing that she still wants to do things that she should have done or wish she had more time doing when she was younger. You see what I'm saying? She was pregnant and pregnant when she was turning 21, and not saying that I drank, because it's not my thing, but like to go out and experience every season of being single, season of being just taking care of you. Because if I don't know me, I can't ask for God for who I'm supposed to be with, because I don't know me. I got to know me. And I look back, I spent so much time in my marriage asking my ex-husband what he wanted for dinner, that now I'm struggling to figure out what I want for dinner. And I'm like, I don't even know. I got to get to know me again. What do I like? What I want for dinner? It's simple. It's simple, but it makes so much sense. Like, God, just because I and it's crazy because the day I got married, and this is how I know looking back, I shouldn't have signed the papers. When I got married, we got married. We hadn't signed the papers yet, but I had gotten the papers, and I had gotten all the papers, and I had them upstairs in, you know how brides have that room they get my dressing room per se. I got married in the dressing room, but I didn't want to give the papers to the wrong person. And at the time, the pastor who married us, he had a whole entourage at my wedding, which I was just like, that's a little doing to him too much, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But I had gotten married, and I guess apparently my husband at the time, had a conversation with him. And all of a sudden, we're supposed to take pictures and stuff, and he just zips off. He leaves me, and I'm standing by our cake, and his family's there, and my family's there, and they're like, "Where's your husband?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And I pull his brother to the side. I'm like, "Hey," because we haven't signed papers yet. And I'm like, "Where's your brother?" And he said, "I don't know. I'll go find him." And he goes to the parking lot. He's like, "He's not there." I'm standing here in my wedding dress, this beautiful 4-tier cake, and it's my dream wedding cake. It's vanilla, chocolate, and red velvet when you cut into it. My other cake is a sheet cake with whipped icing, and it's vanilla. And he's not there. And I call him, I'm like, "Hey, where are you at?" And he says, "Oh, the pastor needs the papers, so I'm going to your apartment to get them." Huh? You left me here for some papers he needed. He never talked to me. The pastor never talked to me about the papers. He never talked to me about the papers. And the first day, I haven't even become your wife yet, legally, you abandoned the situation. And that was a red flag right there. I should have said, "You know what? I'm out." I should have left then. I should have left then, because so many people from his side of the wedding and my side of the wedding left too. There's so many photos I don't have, because on your wedding day, people want to take, they want to take photos with the bride and groom, bridegroom, selfie, There's so many people photos I don't have to this day, and it really hurts because some of those people didn't make it much longer. Um, I don't have a photo with one of my uncles, and it may have not meant anything to him, but to see me all dressed up and he was dressed up, he's gone. Those things can't be replaced. But when you do stuff in seasons and it's in decency and in order, it it makes sense. It makes sense, and God gives you signs, and it's okay to be like, "You know what? No." And that's actually the second sign I should have married him. The first sign I should have married him, we had gotten engaged and we had a car together. And we were originally planning to get married the year before we got married. And somebody slammed into our car. A drunk driver hit us, and the car was totaled out. And we had gap insurance on the car, and he did not do what he was supposed to do. He had the paperwork. He did not fill out the paperwork. So we were on the hook for money, money for a car that a company was going to pay for, that we'd already paid the stuff for, because of your complacency, because of your stubbornness, because of your pig-headed being lazy. I don't know, but I realized I was leading this relationship, and I don't want that. You're good? That's good. I'm glad you're good, boss. But I feel like I need a man who's really going to lead in every aspect, because I don't want to read a direction when I get married again. We're going to California. How to get there? I don't know. Do you want, so you want to give me, so if you give me the money, I'll book the ticket? Like, yes, lead me. Heck, I don't want to read a map, because that's another thing we argued about too. I don't want to read a map. And that's another thing, don't ask a person a question. I understand. Don't ask somebody a question if you really don't like the answer to it. If we're headed to Chicago, do I want to go this way or this way? We're going to go left or right. And I say, well, let's go left. And you say, let's go right. Why did you ask me? You're driving. Because rest assured, when I'm driving, I'm not asking you. I'm asking Google because I want to figure out what situations are happening. Is there a crash on the internet? Is there a crash on the interstate? Do I need to get off somewhere? What's the fastest way? I need to be en route for gas. I need to be en route for food because ain't nothing. I don't know about y'all. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I eat and I need gas. And I like to be close to those things because if you need help, that's where you're going to find them. These little one dog towns on the road again. That sounds cute during the day, honey. I need to be close to the interstate. And because people will leave you that way. Yes, yes. Because sometimes you just want a cold Pepsi. Or sometimes you want a bag of chips or you want a sandwich. And I know this is other people, but I'm not that person. I don't like to pack a whole bunch of snacks for a road trip. Now, I'll pack snacks for air flight. I will pack snacks for a plane situation, but I'm not packing snacks for the road. That's the pet peeve of mine. I don't want to be packing snacks. You don't like Pepsi. What? What do you drink? What do you drink, Boss Dog? What are you, Coca-Cola fan? Do you drink pop, period? Pop or soda, period? Let's see. Sprite. Sprite is good. Yep. Well, anywho, y'all, I did my hour. I don't have much more to say. I love you all. I'll be praying for all of you. And so, as I usually do, let me go through my chat list and thank everyone in the chat because you could have looked at anybody else's live, but you chose to look at mine. And I'm truly grateful. So, in this order of appearance, thank you, Boogie Time, Leo Bridgewater, McNugget Brown, Boss Dog has risen, Sam Gloves, Blank Guy, and I think that's everybody. Oh, Sophia Lara, Kiss from Jay, and yeah, that is everyone. Anywho, y'all, like I said, thank you. Love you all very much for your time. And I will see you next time in Morgan Movement. Take care, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.